Top 10 Most Beautiful Cities in the World. Hello viewers, welcome to another exciting edition and thanks for watching. Today we shall be talking about the 10 most beautiful cities in the world. The world is home to some 4,416 cities, from the crumbling grandeur of Rome to the bristling ultra-modern towers of Shanghai, and like the people who inhabit them, each has its own distinctive personality, allure, photo-worthy moments, and along with notable historical landmarks, must-see destinations, and delectable culinary attractions. So whether you want to visit a lush, calm city with plenty of history, a beach lover's paradise, or a world-renowned shopping mecca, pack your bags, city slicker, and get on your way. If you are new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so you don't miss any of our amazing videos. Here in our humble opinion are the world's most beautiful cities. Number 10. Budapest, Hungary. Budapest is one of the largest cities in the European Union, as well as the Hungarian capital. Budapest, it is a political and cultural center of the country. The Hungarians settled in the area in the 19th century just after the Romans. There are many monumental buildings relating to the World Heritage Site. One of Budapest's attractions is underground railway, which is the second oldest railway system in the world, and perhaps the strongest. Also, the city is listed amongst the 25 most popular and beautiful cities in the world. It is annually visited by 4.3 million tourists from different countries. In addition, Budapest is also very popular in sports. In it, there are 7 professional football clubs. The city also hosted the Olympic Games, European and World Championships. Number 9. Chefchaouen, Morocco. Soaring high above the rarefied peaks of the Atlas Mountains, Chefchaouen is a labyrinth. It is a historic city whose houses are famously painted in shades of striking blue. Various theories have emerged as to the origins of this tradition, from their religious symbolism to Jewish residents who settled in the city during the 1930s and 40s, to the color's function as a cooling agent and a natural insect repellent. Regardless, it's captivating. In contrast to the bustle and energy of Marrakech, this mountainous city offers an opportunity to enjoy a slower and more contemplative way of life, and a notable spot to enjoy some of the most incredible scenery in North Africa. Number 8. Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. In Brazil, you can hear the expression, God created the world in 6 days and on the 7th day, Rio. Rio de Janeiro, commonly referred to as Rio, is the second largest city in Brazil and the third metropolis in South America. Rio is one of the most visited and favorite locations in the Southern Hemisphere because of its natural environment and excellent beaches, such as Bossa Nova and Balneário. The city is world famous for 2 things, football and dance samba. Every year in Rio de Janeiro is held one of the most spectacular carnivals in the world. Moreover, Brazil was the host country of the World Cup in 2014, and in 2016 it will be for the Olympic and Paralympic Games. Rio is a major cultural center of Brazil. The city since 1999 hosted the International Film Festival. National Library of Brazil is considered the 8th largest library in the world and the largest library in the whole of Latin America. Number 7. St. John's, Newfoundland, Canada. St. John's is the oldest city in North America, established around the turn of the 16th century. But the weight of its history sits lightly above the city, which feels more like a laid-back small town. Dotted along the waterfront in the city center are brightly painted row houses, and at the southern edge of the sheltered harbor is a squat little lighthouse. Head up to signal points for views across the city and out over the Atlantic. Number 6. Cape Town, South Africa. For those who live in cities with no nature, it is easy to become accustomed to the idea of a city as a place of sprawling development, where nature can seem very far away. Cape Town tells a different story. Shadowed by the magnificent beauty of Table Mountain and its penguin-thronged beaches, the great outdoors are a vital part of daily life in this buzzing, energetic city. From the green lawns of the Kirstenbosch Botanical Gardens to the electrifying nightlife along the V&A waterfront, Cape Town is one of the most dramatic and exciting urban locations in the world. And in 2014, it was tapped as a World Design Capital, demonstrating its conscientious blend of natural beauty and human creativity. Number 5. Charleston, South Carolina. This beautiful city is located on the Atlantic coast of South Carolina. Charleston possesses a nearly magnetic allure for its residents and the myriad visitors who make their way to the dazzling colonial city each year. Despite the boulevards of the Battery, a street lined with grandly charming houses, and the Bermudian limestone and cobbles of Chalmers Street, this city, founded was back in 1670, is no ossified relic. Rather, it is home to a glamorous and creative set who have fueled the area with buzzy bars, award-winning Nouveau Southern cuisine, world-class distilleries, and stylish hotels. Number 4. Venice, Italy. Venice is located in the northeastern part of Italy and was the most beautiful city in the world in the year 2014. This city is as beautiful as unique. The city won a huge honor to be a World Heritage Site. Speaking of Venice, often uttered the phrase City of Water, City of Masks, City of Bridges, and City Channel, and many others. According to the magazine Times Magazine, Venice is considered one of the most romantic cities in Europe. Venice has a rich architectural heritage. Most often, there is a Gothic style. It can be seen in most of the buildings in the city. Also, in the architectural appearance of Venice, you can find a mixture of Renaissance and Baroque. Venice is also one of the most musical cities in the world. Many of its residents have musical instruments and make sure someone knows how to play on it. This city has everything: water, boats, music, architecture, and excellent cuisine to relax in a romantic atmosphere. That is why Venice deservedly entered the list of top 10 most beautiful cities in the world. Number 3. Amsterdam, Netherlands. The name is derived from the Amsterdam Dam, which means dam on the Amstel River. This is not only one of the most beautiful cities in the world, but also one of the most important port cities. In the past, the city was actively conducting trade in diamonds. In July 2010, the channel built in Amsterdam in the 17th century was added to the UNESCO World Heritage Site. Amsterdam has an oceanic climate due to its proximity to the sea and the prevailing westerly winds. This beautiful city is famous for its nightlife. It has a lot of establishments for all tastes, large or small, modern and comfortable. Every year there is a festival which attracts artists from all over Europe. The oldest construction in Amsterdam is the Oude Kerk, Old Church, built in 1306, and the most ancient wooden building, Het Houten, built in 1425. It is also one of the 2 most well-preserved buildings in the city. Also, guests can please their excellent cuisine in this beautiful city. An interesting fact is that Amsterdam is the birthplace of donuts. Number 2. Paris, France. Paris is the city of love and romance. It is undoubtedly one of the best and most beautiful cities in the world. The most famous features glorify these beautiful cities are the Eiffel Tower and French cheese. Since Paris is the capital of France, it was and still is the center of all important political events in the country, beginning with the French Revolution. France is famous mainly because of its amazing beautiful city. Gorgeous perfume and gourmet cuisine has its origins precisely in Paris. Paris should be a very interesting motto, Fluctuat net magneto, which literally means to swim but did not sink. Number 1. Bruges, Belgium. Bruges is located in the northwest part of Belgium and is the biggest city in the province of West Flanders. It is also the center of this country. Bruges is sometimes called the Venice of the North, and at one time it was a major trading city in the world. One of the most significant features in Bruges is its medieval architecture, most of the buildings perfectly preserved to this day. The entire historical center listed as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO. Among the most attractive and popular buildings in Bruges include the masterpiece by Michelangelo, Church of the Virgin Mary. But that's not all. The most famous attraction of Bruges is the bell tower of the 13th century, in which there are 48 bells. It periodically holds free concerts that are willing to visit, as the locals and tourists alike. It is a tradition. The city's museum has interesting exhibits. Also, there are theaters, art galleries, and concert halls. The theaters and concert halls regularly host music and food festivals. Bruges is an amazing place to visit, especially for people who love and appreciate art and culture. Thanks for watching. If you did enjoy this video, Don't forget to give this video thumbs up, share with your friends, subscribe to our channel and turn on post notification.